Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news. In a recent interview, Khamzat Chimaev had this to say about his fight this weekend against Nate Diaz. Here's the clip.
And now you're headlining the card on the Las Vegas Strip, T-Mobile Arena against Nate Diaz. Is that crazy to you? Does it feel normal to you?
I was always thinking about gonna be some, there's gonna happen something big things with me, always believe that, but never think about how many years it will be. But yeah, I was ready for that from the beginning.
What do you think beating Nate Diaz is gonna do for your career?
If I'm honest with you, I don't care, bro. Just get that money and go home and do some funny things and help somebody, be happy, yeah?
Well, because you're at a spot where you already beat the #1 guy, so you're right there for a title shot. Beating Nate Diaz, though, I know you don't care, but what do you think it's going to do? What is going to happen after this fight, after you beat a superstar like Nate Diaz?
Make the money, some money, and smash his head, have some fun. And UFC wants to that guy, how to do it. I say always, I'm killer, they pay for me and take his head.
Like a hitman almost.
Yeah, I'm that.
Is that sort of how it feels coming into this fight? It seems pretty obvious, and maybe some people will say different scenarios or whatever. The most obvious scenario seems like it's the last fight on his contract. The UFC wants you to beat him. You take all of his fans. They send him out on a loss. Is that what it feels like to you?
People talk about that, but for me, it's doesn't matter. Just give the fights and fight. After my last fight, they said he maybe gonna get a title shot, but they give me this fight. I took the fight. I never said no.
Paulo Costa has recently called out Robert Whittaker, who beat Martin Vettori this past weekend at UFC Paris. Costa took to Twitter to announce that he wants to face off against Whittaker inside the octagon. When I fight Whittaker, it won't be by decision. I'll go for the knockout. I hope he doesn't change divisions before then. Costa then went on to post a video where he said, I respect Robert Whittaker, and I think on my last fight contract, as you guys know, I have one more fight in the UFC, and I'd like to finish this contract by fighting one of the best guys in the middleweight division. So I'd like to fight Whittaker. What do you guys think about a potential fight between Whittaker and Costa? Let us know in the comments. Speaking with ESPN, Cyril Gane had this to say about Jon Jones entering his division.
Francis could still be out for a while. Jon Jones is looming. What do you make of Jon Jones entering your division? Where do you think he should go? Do you think he should get in and fight Stipe for an interim belt? What do you think should happen?
I'm so happy about that. To have Jon Jones in this division, gonna put some more light, you understand? Yes. The division gonna shine in a little bit more and more. Yeah. And so that's why I'm so happy to have this guy in this division. So I don't know what's gonna happen exactly in the few months. The people talk about Stipe against Jones, but I'm here.
Yeah, you are.
I'm here.
As Karen's saying, the division is a bit muddy right now. We don't know if Jon Jones is coming in. We don't know if Francis Ngannou's coming back or what's happening. Yeah. I guess, fortunately, you have a broken hand, but the division's filling itself out right now. Do you have an idea, though, what fight would you want? I know you want whoever has the belt, but let's say Francis did not come back. Would there be a matchup that you would want to fight for the belt?
If you don't come back for the moment, you say?
If Francis didn't come back,
who do you
think would face you for the belt?
Well, I think maybe Stipe or Jones.
Tai Tuivasa has broken his silence on the defeat he suffered to Cyril Gane last weekend at UFC Paris. Tai had this to say in a video uploaded to his Instagram.
Bonjour, Paris. Shout out to Cyril. He was better than me last night. Whatever night it was. Probably one of the best crowds I've ever performed in front of. The fans were crazy. Appreciate all the love. Shout out to all my team, my family that come over. And yeah, we'll be back. So yeah, mad love to Big Soul for helping me out. For all the boys that flew in, Philip, Bruno, Vice, and yeah, shout out to everyone who helped me out. We didn't get the win, but we will be back.
Nate Diaz has only one fight left on his UFC contract, and after his fight this weekend, it seems he is going to focus on his own fight promotion. Recently it was announced that he would be starting a promotion called Real Fight, which will focus on MMA boxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Here's the full statement from Team Diaz. Nate will be applying for his promoter's license in the coming weeks to form Real Fight Incorporated, a new promotion that will focus on promoting combat sports shows, MMA, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The new venture has no bearing on his status as a fighter, where he will continue to be very active. Real Fight Incorporated is his expansion into the business side of the sport, where he has been a fixture for close to 20 years. The promotion will look to attract fighters from around the world, whether it be up-and-coming prospects or household names who fit the brand of real fighters. Michael Bisping had this to say about the upcoming fight this weekend between Tony Ferguson and Jingliang. Here's the clip.
Jingliang, who was brilliant last time out and kind of proves the fact how good Khamzat Chimaev is with what Khamzat Chimaev did to him previously, taking on Tony Ferguson in his welterweight debut.
Yeah, Tony. Listen, love Tony Ferguson. I think everybody does. The body of work, you have to respect it. Struggled a little bit lately. You know, he's getting finished. I mean, that face plant, you know, that knockout that he suffered against Michael Chandler, it was devastating, and nobody takes any joy of seeing that. So now he's like, okay, what do I do? You know, move up a weight class. Hasn't got to do the weight cuts and all the rest of it. And that's one advantage. But the other side of it is that you're fighting bigger guys, stronger guys, and younger guys with less miles on the clock. I would have liked to have seen Tony Ferguson fighting at 155, but stop fighting killers, stop fighting the top people. Fight somebody ranked 10 to 15, or, you know, someone that's been around, because you ain't going to be the champion anymore.
Stick him on the Legends Tour.
Correct.
You don't match him against with someone else who's got miles on the clock. Put him in with Jingliang at 170. You talk about the main event being a bit of a setup. This one feels like a bit of a setup as well. Li Jingliang has punched a lottery ticket because he gets to scalp Tony Ferguson. That's the opportunity in front of him.
Yeah. Listen, on Li Jingliang, how impressed were you with him last time out, given what happened to him in the Khamzat fight?
Yeah, listen, he got embarrassed against Khamzat. Simple as that. No fighter wants to be picked up, held in midair, whilst your opponent has a chat with Dana White and then slams you down and chokes you out. That's embarrassing.
In a recent interview, Kamaru Usman low-key admitted to being a fan of Colby Covington. I actually like both guys. I like Covington and I like Masvidal. As a person, I've never hung out with Covington, so I wouldn't know how he is as a person. I've heard rumors, because how his energy is with other people might not be how his energy is with my energy. So until I experience that, it's hard for me to speak on it. But as an athlete, as a competitor, and what he brings to the table, I'm almost kinda low-key a fan. I admire what he's able to do, to talk that much and get your face broken too, and still talk more after. That takes a different person. Nothing has changed in his fighting style. He's always been doing that to guys. Now he's got that shtick behind him and it works, so more power to him. I hear he's a super nice guy. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.